Hello everyone, 12 Bravo here. I'm in the Camry, 2025 Camry XSE, and I wanted to show you the rattling noise that I had figured out. I noticed it the day that I took it home. And I was like, I wonder, if it, as it breaks in, if that's going to go away or not. And it did not. And one day I was driving all over Tampa, like all day from 8:30 to 4:30. I was out and about, and this thing was driving me crazy. So around, I want to say around noon, I called Toyota, my local dealership, and they were like, "Hey, bring it in. We got an appointment today at 3." So I was like, "Bet." And so I took it in, and originally it was on some songs, not this song, but it was on some songs that had like really heavy bass, and it sounded like the rattling was coming from over here, like this door. But it actually was coming from here, like right here. And this whole headliner, I don't know if you can tell now, it's pretty solid, but this whole headliner was like really cheaply like flexing. So the rattling noise was coming from this center dome area, and now that they put soundproof foam in here, they actually did it 3 times. They actually dropped this headliner 4 times. So they put, I'll read the service note to you and show it to you, but they dropped it, they put foam in here, they put it back together, still was making the noise, they did it again, still was making the noise, they did it one more time, and then they tested it, noise was gone. Then they dropped it again and they put more in just to make sure and put it back together, because they were saying it was flexing still. And now it's not. See, as you can see, that's how it should have came from the factory. I don't know. Toyota's trying to, get cheap. But yeah, now it's not. Let me put this shade back so you can see. But there's this gap here. You can see that, and you can see how it's not like flexing as much anymore. It used to flex a lot, like literally you could flex it and kind of almost close that gap before. And now I can't do that. So here's the service notes. I'll show you these guys right quick. I'll read it to you, so you don't have to read it on the screen, but it says customer stated the front overhead rattles when going over bumps, performed road tests with customer, verified rattle noise from overhead sunroof headlining assembly. Removed headliner to inspect, found looseness in plastic molded trim frame of headliner. Added additional support insulation, padding, reinstalled, road tested again, found noise still present. Slightly improved lower headline assembly again. Added more insulation, sound deadening foam to headliner. Right front corner, plus near overhead lamp mounting. Road tested. Again, after installing the headliner, noise no longer present in front of headliner over bumps. Removed headliner assembly, installed additional noise insulation foam due to looseness in headliner frame. And then there's like some, I don't know if that's a part number or what that is, but yeah, you can see here labor, warranty, and then just text stuff. So yeah, that is the fix. And I'm glad it's fixed because, the roads here are pretty good in Florida where I live in Tampa, but there are some bad areas. And so I wasn't doing it all the time. But what really got frustrating was when a song would come on with a lot of bass. I do love bass, so a lot of my songs have bass in them. And it would rattle when certain songs were playing. That was annoying. And it sounded like it was the door rattling. So anyways, that's the fix. If you're having the same rattling noise, I have seen other people talk about how, this part rattles. Mine doesn't squeak when I put my elbow on it. So some people have talked about that squeaking. Some people have talked about that squeaking and rattling. So if you do have any of those problems, take it into the dealer. Make sure you record it. If it's squeaking, put it on your phone and record it. That way they can't say, hey, we can't hear it, we can't fix it. They didn't do that to me, but I'm just saying, I've done this before with the car squeaks, man. I'm telling you, if you don't record it and with proof, they're going to try and say we can't find it, and no corporation's going to authorize parts to fix something that they can't verify. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Good luck to you guys out there. Thanks for watching, and stay safe. Hopefully the service bulletin helps somebody. Thank you.